You're so emotional. I'm not emotional. I'm just teaching you how to respect people. And then I come home, like, I'm on my way back, and then I'm like, oh, these players don't even appreciate me. I'm just like doing something that's not even worthwhile. Like sometimes things that other people say to me, JJ, football's not for you. It's not, or you won't be able to pay bills. Like it's all money. I'm like, but I'm happy. Literally, I can live with people. I don't mind as long as I'm happy. And then like on my way home, I'm on the back of the bus or something, maybe upstairs, and I'm soaking wet. I'm so cold. And then those like things you hear back again. And then I go home, I have a shower, and then I speak to my my referee mentor, and I'm like, I'm kind of down today. I don't feel like refereeing ever again. Like, I say things like that, and then I know, JJ, that you're letting those negativity get to you. I'm like, I'm usually a strong person, but it's just like sometimes it happens, and they're like, no, take some time off. I'm like, no, I'm not going to take some time off. I'm going to go again. And then every day it just gets like, I'm getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Well, hearing you say that, I really hope that people in everyday lives just check themselves, as you said, before you speak.
Exactly.
Think about what you're going to say, because even if you're in the heat of a game and you're in this emotion.
Yeah, just respect people.
Absolutely. And that's such a big, important message. So thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
Sure. How supportive are your friends and family now?
Now, wow. Oh my gosh, they're like, oh, we're getting this sent, this link sent, this picture sent. You're doing big, JJ. I'm like, yeah, I might be doing big on that side, but at least I'm more happy now. And they're like, yeah, keep going. They're proud of me. That I'm like, I never in a million years thought that I'm going to hear that from them. Like, especially people in the community. Because like people before, they were like, my mom and dad especially, the main reason why they were a bit strict on me on the sports side is because they were comparing me to like cousins, family friends, neighbors, kids. Oh, she's going to become a doctor. She's going to make it. She's going to have a good life. And then you have JJ chasing a ball and some random guys on the pitch. I swear. So like they were always like, JJ, please don't embarrass us. I think most families are like that. They always compare themselves to other families. Yeah. I'm like, now that the other families are proud of me, I swear, my parents are like so proud, like extra proud.
They're like, that's my girl.
That's my girl. I own
there
her.
She is.
Literally.
That's her, the one in the middle. She's with me. That's such...
Exactly.
Oh, brilliant feeling for you.
They're so happy, and I'm happy because I need them on my side.
Yeah.
All the advice helps, everything that they say to me. And then now I don't have to hide anything. I don't have to say, I just came from there. Now it's like, how was refereeing? Did you give any cards? They're
interested.
Yeah, they're interested. I'm like, okay, where do I start?
Yeah, you like, get a cup of tea?
Let me get a cup of tea. I like.
Talk you through this one. Right, let's move on to game number 2.
Game number 2.
This is called The Wrong Answer is Right. And the reason we do this is because, I mean, to be fair, you can apply this to sport and referee. Quick thinking. Got to be adaptable.
Yep.
Sometimes you're just plain winging it.
Yep.
And hoping things will be all right. So what you have to do here, all you have to do to gain a point is give me an incorrect answer. Okay, so that's what we're going for here. 45 seconds on the clock. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. What sport does Lionel Messi play in?
Swimming.
What sport is played at Wimbledon?
Cricket.
Before West Ham moved into the London Stadium, what was it originally built to host?
Chicken shop.
Whose motto is #JustDoIt?
Adidas.
If you get a bronze medal in a competition, what place have you come?
First. Woo.
Name an Olympic sport.
Horse riding.
No, that is one. I need one that's not.
Shoot. I would say climbing.
Yeah, I don't know if it is or not. We'll take it. Yeah. What's the name of the person who stands in the centre of a pitch to take charge of a football game?
Goalkeeper.
What colour is a football pitch traditionally?
Yellow,
yes, we'll take that one. I think my favourite has to be that the London Stadium was a chicken shop before West Ham moved in there. Oh, God. Best chicken in East London, that one.
That's a massive chicken shop.
Yeah, a huge one of like thousands of people.
Oh my God, that's funny.
8. Very good. So what are we on? 15 at the minute. This is exciting. You could be up there. But look, let's talk about how we get other people into... Well, what you're doing, just following your path. Exactly. Because other Muslim girls as well, I think you are going to be the person that they can relate to.
Exactly, because I never had anyone to relate to in terms of sports. So I'm glad that now I'm my own role model, and I know that I'm not going to be the last one. I know more and more girls are on their way to come.
And do you think so you've created a football team from the community. Do you think it's a good starting point for people that want to get involved in football?
It is.
See what's around, see who's about. Just go and play and enjoy it for a couple of years.
And do you know what makes me really happy and proud? Seeing the parents bringing their daughters to my football session. My parents bring me to a football session. I'm asking for trouble. Just them saying, yes, go on your own is more than enough. That makes me so happy. But that never happened. But like now, the new generation, actual like parents are actually bringing their kids to me. My daughter looks up to you. My son looks up to you. Keep going. I'm like, oh.
Do you feel responsible?
So
like, do you
nice.
feel a responsibility then?
Now I do. Like, because the more attention you get, the more you have to keep pushing, keep becoming, like, improving yourself. Because before I was just living for me. I was just like my own dreams, my own life. But like now people see me as someone that they can relate to, a role model. Role model is not easy, you know, it's a big word. So whatever you do can have an impact on somebody else's life. So I want to set a good example and just be there for them if they ever need me.
Which you already are doing, because people would not bring their girls to your sessions if they didn't feel that from you. And you're right, role model is a huge word that carries a lot of responsibility. But I feel like you're quite comfortable in that role. I'm getting there. There was a cheeky smile there and a nod at the head before she said, I'm getting there.
I'm actually getting there.
Well, keep going, because it's really important that we have people like you for sure. What's the buzz of refereeing a game like? Okay, sometimes it's one-sided. But when I say, as soon as I put on my referee kit, you don't know who you're dealing with. You've never met these players. Some of them can be the most fastest players ever. So I'm like, I'm excited. Let's do this. And then sometimes the game is like kind of boring. But it's just the beginning part. And then sometimes cup finals, like any finals give me so much excitement. I love hearing it. You're so passionate about it when you talk about it as well. So what advice, tips can you give to other people, who potentially want to get into this? Because I also think it's quite important to say, if you want to have a go at this, there are courses in refereeing now, so you can make a switch. Really, I don't think there's an age limit on this, is there?
No. So if anyone age of 14 and above can join refereeing, so you can be playing and you have your refereeing on the side. Sometimes playing doesn't work out. A lot of the players that think that they will make it, they'll end up making it. But what is your backup plan? You like football. How else can you stay involved in football? You can become a presenter, referee, and coaching. I think a lot of young people think that there's only one avenue. Like, if you don't make it as a player, it's game over for you. And there's a lot of pressure on the parents as well. Parents need to be educated. Young people need to be educated. And I think football is literally the biggest sport in the world. Yeah. And of course, there's so many avenues.
So many opportunities.
So many opportunities. So don't ever limit yourself. Keep pushing yourself. Keep asking questions. Network. Get to know people. And just be open-minded.
Brilliant advice is that. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Let's go for the last game.
Ding, ding, ding. Let's go.
Last round. Last opportunity to make up some points here. It's a really simple quiz that hopefully you'll get them all right, because it's called How Well Do You Know Yourself?
Okay.
So I've had a great stalk of your social media. I'm not even going to lie about it. So all the answers to these questions are things that you've posted.
Oh. I'm not allowed to look at.
I know. I can see her phone is next to her, and I'm like, nah, keep that turned over. It's going to beam up the answers to your brain. So again, we're going to do 45 seconds on the clock, and we are ready. So good luck with this. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. In 2017, you attended the Women's FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium. The game was between Manchester City and who?
Chelsea.
No, try again.
West Ham.
Slightly further up north. Midlands area. Begins with a B.
Bournemouth.
Birmingham. That's the one. Do you remember who won the game?
Man City.
They did. The score?
3-0.
4-1. In 2018, you attended a talk given by which ex-Premier League player and manager? You got a selfie with him. You put it on your Instagram.
2018?
Yeah.
And he's a player?
Ex-manager and player.
Oh, ex-manager. Harry Redknapp?
Yes, that's the one. Have confidence. You got it. You shot a campaign called We Play Strong with which brand earlier this year?
UEFA, We Play Strong.
We Play Strong.
Esprit.
There you go. That's the one. We're going to keep going with this,
yes.
even though time's run out. Before the Summer 29 Women's World Cup, which lioness watched your story and said you were her inspiration and sent you some equipment?
Oh, Ella.
Yes.
Why? Come on.
It was.
Oh, that was the best day ever as well. That was a good day.
Was that a good day
Yeah,
for
it was
her?
a good day. Oh. She watched my story. Wow.
She did. In November 2019, your name was featured on a wall which celebrated the next generation of leaders. Which event was this?
This event was... Oh, I have a goldfish brain. It was...
The initials are FBL.
Football Blacklist.
That's the one. You got
Yes.
it. You got it. You got it. Should we carry on? I've got like
Yeah.
3 more.
Yeah.
In December 2018, you met which Premier League referee that gave you tips and advice? You met him at Charlton Athletic Football Stadium.
Michael Oliver.
Yeah, that's the one. I love the smile that comes over your face then. Was that a good day?
Yes. Oh my.
Did you feel like you learnt loads?
I was like, wow. It's so nice. Someone who's actually been there, done it, and then they're talking to you. I'm coming.
Yeah, you're like,
Just
watch
watch
your
out
back.
for me. Watch your back.
Watch your back.
The sister's coming.
In March earlier this year, what did you say you used to be scared of doing in the gym, but now you absolutely love?
Weightlifting.
Yes!
Oh my gosh. Like anything heavy I used to be so scared of because I thought I was gonna crash, but now I'm like, I love it.
Now you're just bossing them
I'm
out.
bossing the gym.
And finally, which legendary striker and treble winner did you meet and take a picture with in 2018?
Striker. A treble.
Played for Manchester United.
Oh, Ashley Cole. Andy Cole.
There you go. That's the one. Ashley Cole was somewhere at the back line.
Andy
He was
Cole.
a Chelsea defender.
Andy Cole.
Andy Cole. That's the one.
Cole. He gets the ball and scores a goal. Andy Cole.
Hey, she knows her stuff. How many did we end up with? 8. Grand total being 23. That is impressive.
I was gonna get like 5 or 6. Me and quick thinking, no.
No, that was great. That was interesting. Lots of your answers there. And finally, look, the last one. I'm asking every guest that I've had on this podcast just to finish a sentence for me.
Okay.
You can do it in as many as little words as you want. It's entirely up to you.
Okay.
No right or wrong answer. I'm just going to say women in sport
should be appreciated and recognized and loved.
Amen, sister.
Thank you, sister.
That's the one. JJ, you have been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thanks so much for having me on your podcast, honestly.
Not at all. It's been
exciting.
It's been fun. When you're in the Premier League, I'll be like, she was on my podcast.
She was on my podcast. I know that girl.
But for now, JJ, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to Outside the Box with me, Becky Ives. Make sure you subscribe, share far and wide, and please feel free to leave me a review. Let's keep this conversation going though on social media. Just use the hashtag OutsideTheBoxPod. Next up, we'll be speaking to Senior Content Manager at Manchester United, Gemma Thompson. But in the meantime, do feel free to get in touch with any comments, questions, anything that I can help you with. You can drop me a shout anytime at Becky_Ives_ on Twitter or at Becky Ives Official on Instagram. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.